Hello everyone, welcome to this surprise Blu-ray review, and we're covering the My Bloody Banjo saga, featuring My Bloody Banjo from 2015 and Eating Miss Campbell from 2022. I previously said in my Toxic Avenger Blu-ray review that I wasn't going to cover this, but I ended up watching Eating Miss Campbell on Tubi, and ended up loving it, that I was desperate to see My Bloody Banjo. So I brought these two Blu-rays. What my mum did, shout out to her, she spent an absolute fortune. Now the problem was, initially I was trying to get the bundle from Refuse Films, but it sold out last sec. It's like sold out when as I was going to get it. Well, Eating Miss Campbell sold out. My Bloody Banjo, thankfully, was somehow still on there with like 10 of them remaining. At least that's what it's on the website. Okay, so first off we have My Bloody Banjo, and it we've got this fantastic cover of basically nearly everything that happens in the movie. Well, sort of. Let's say it happens with all the best bits that happen with the characters of all the movies. So we've got Dietz's face melting off, Styles looking like Frankenstein, Ronnie being weird and hilarious, Melissa Lee Ray getting shot, Mr. Sawyer being Mr. Sawyer, Clyde thinking he's the big man at one point, Terrence and Mikey being Romeo and Juliet ghosts, and of course poor miserable Peltzer Arbuckle. It's like, seriously, I felt sorry for Peltzer in this movie. And this is a slipcover which features awesome art on the back and signed by Liam Regan himself. Thank you, Liam. All right, we got the slipcover off, and wow, yeah. And I thought the slipcover was going to give me nightmares, but the cover art of this is just Jesus. Got Peltzer sewing up his banjo string, which is what the movie's about. It's not a musical instrument, just gonna get that out of the way. Ronnie being Ronnie, and poor Clyde. And of course, Mr. Sawyer ruling Reims for less with an iron golf club. And of course, there's Peltzer and Ronnie just hanging out with toxic waste, and of course, a banjo. Alright, so notice that this is the only Blu-ray I've seen so far of this to actually have a BBFC rating on it. Okay. My Bloody Banjo. 3 cheers for imaginary friends. I actually had my own imaginary friends. I still do sometimes, if I'm honest. In this twisted tale of revenge, infidelity, and snapped banjo strings. Ouch. Eccentric office worker Peltzer Arbuckle is trapped in his own nightmarish reality, inadequate in the bedroom, stuck in the friend zone, and tormented daily by his violent boss, the notorious Mr. Sawyer. Fate soon takes a hand when Peltzer suffers a genital mishap and conjures his childhood imaginary friend Ronnie to help put a gory end to his childish tormentors. Described by critics as Drop-Dead Fred meets Basket Case through the eyes of Lloyd Kaufman, My Bloody Banjo world premiered at the prestigious Fright Fest in London to a sold-out screening and critical acclaim. Unfortunately, the movie was unceremoniously released on home video the following year, castrated by the American distributors. The real villains. My Bloody Banjo became tied up in copyright purgatory until writer and director Liam Regan purchased the rights back via his company Refuse Films in 2017. After 5 years of sourcing original elements and re-editing the movie from scratch, My Bloody Banjo can finally be seen the way it was intended. Uncut, uncensored, and uncircumcised. Give me a raise. Anyway, we've got special features here. We've got 2 cuts of the film. We've got the remastered director's cut and the original 2015 festival cut when it was originally known as just Banjo. Audio commentaries, the making of Banjo documentary, deleted scenes, outtakes, gore reel, raw B-roll, VFX reel, red carpet interviews, Festival trailer. Sorry, just went out of focus there. Proof of concept trailer, proof of concept scene, and the original short film. Dang, he's got everything on here. Bravo. Alright, got pictures here. Ronnie first appearing behind Peltzer. Peltzer after his little mishap. Jesus Christ, mate. I feel so sorry for Peltzer. And then what caused the genital mishap? Dietz Montgomery, played terrifyingly. I might add, she actually scares me by Danny Thompson. Like, it scares me because like banjo snapping can actually happen, and it's quite concerning. And the fact that Dietz Montgomery, Peltzer's girlfriend. I say that with air quotes. You can't quite see it. Yeah, I know you can see it just in the shadow. Just give it. Girlfriend is blocked by the text, but you get it. Just like she did that on purpose. She knew what was going on, and then she just kept harassing him. She's awful. And Danny Thompson's performance really sells it. I can't lie. 2015 UK 94 minutes. ABC region coding, Blu-ray, and sexual violence, strong gory violence, and very strong language from refused films and Cincest films, and directed by Liam Regan. Cheers, Liam. All right, and okay, just open this. All right, got a ad here for Eating Miss Campbell, Chapter 2 in the My Bloody Banjo saga. Got anything on the back? Oh yeah, and a oh, sorry, Blu-ray. Oh my god, even without the light, I still get blinded by the sun outside. I think you get a whole bunch of Banjo merch. Now, you get a Ronnie figure. That's so cool. All right, deal with that. And here's the Blu-ray, the different refused films Blu-ray. It would usually have a the logo and then something to do with the film at the bottom. All right, let's get this on the telly. All right, on the main menu now with Ronnie cutting into Mikey very brutally. Okay, just gonna put that out. That's her very fake head. If you saw the behind the scenes photo, I'll put up right now. Yeah, that's a very fake head that he's cutting into. All right, so sorry, holding the phone's a bit hard. I have to hold the remote at the same time. Hold the remote and the phone at the same time. Yeah. All right, making of, audio commentary, outtakes, score reel, deleted scenes, raw B-roll, red carpet interviews, festival trailer, proof of concept scene, short film, Miss Campbell trailer, and VFX reel. Of course, got subtitles, English, French, Spanish, and we get a choice of the cuts, director's cut or festival cut. Let's go with the director's cut first. Refused film saga. Apparently that's a pun on something. I don't know what. Like, it's a double meaning. I don't know what. Sorry, I'm stupid. Oh, got Ryan. It's like the beginning to Pulp Fiction. Okay. Banjo. Noun. 1. A stringed instrument of the guitar family with a round open-backed soundbox of parchment stretched over a metal hoop. 2. A thin ridge of skin connecting to the foreskin to the helmet of the penis. Yup. I'm about to find out now. I can't show this. Okay, yeah, I definitely can't show this. Leave him alone, Dietz! Leave Peltzer alone! Okay, I'm just gonna skip the thing. Okay, skip through it. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Anyway, so... Stop. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is disgusting. Well done, though. I hate you, Dietz. My Bloody Banjo. That's an awesome cover of In the Hall of the Mountain King. One day at the Arbuckle household. And we'll never know because we're going on to the next cut. Alright, got to relive the glorious nightmare again. Having to fast forward. I did stop to watch a few scenes because You know, I love this movie. But anyway, let's go move on to the festival cut. Originally by Syncest Films. This is that logo, right? Yep. Oh, damn. It's a very different opening. Oh, no textbook definition now. Just going right into it. Okay. Just known as Banjo. And with a record scratch for some reason, because why not? Yeah, this is definitely different. This is definitely a different shot. Alright, and now on to the Blu-ray of Eating Miss Campbell. With some very nice, again, very nice cover art. Like, I don't know, I know that's Miss Campbell on the thing about to get cut up by, but I don't know who this is. Like, I know it's not Beth Connor. Is it Nancy? Who was if you don't know, she's a character she's this overly happy. She's like an evil happy teacher or something at the school this movie's set in. So I think it might be her, but I don't think it's the only other blonde character is that looks like that is Frankie Sullivan, who's Beth's stepmom. But nah, it could be a reference to something I don't get. Anyway, we got trauma. We got trauma credits on the top here. Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hertz presented Trauma Team Production. Nice. Back up. See, now that's Beth. That's Beth Connor, not her. Not her. Although if it is her, I'm sorry for denying. And there's Eating Miss Campbell giving her something made from a human. Miss Campbell, I think. That's Miss Campbell, not her. That's Beth. That's Miss Campbell, even though despite what the sign says. Anyway, let's get oh yeah, of course, this is signed by Liam Regan. Thank you, Liam. Yeah, a quick note. I had to get this off of eBay because they had ran out at the store. So if you go onto the website to buy Miss Campbell, like I believe it's sold out. Yeah, it's sold out. So good luck with that. All right, slip covers off, and again, very cool art. We got Beth eating from Miss Campbell. Really, I get the very grossly mutilated Miss Campbell. Like she's even got like the Refused Films little smiley face on her head. I thought that's nice. That's a nice touch. Is she good? I can't tell if she's is that in the middle of some sort of like demonic like circle or something. Anyway, Eating Miss Campbell, what is more poetic and American than a high school massacre?
What is going on in here on this day?
Yeah, these are trauma movies. Just gonna put that warning out there. That late warning out there, okay? Meet Beth Connor, an 18-year-old angst-filled goth vegan who's attempted every form of imaginable, but instead of dying, she wakes up in a low-budget horror movie. Beth's only wish is to find love, wake up in a romantic comedy, escape the horror movie genre once and for all. Meanwhile, English teacher Miss Campbell joins the ranks of Helen Lotter High and inspires Beth to annihilate the toxic patriarchy within the hallowed halls of her school. Beth soon finds herself falling into a taboo relationship with her teacher, Miss Campbell. You know, like Mary Kay Letourneau, but different. That's the best thing I can say about it. It's different. While simultaneously craving cannibalistic taste for human flesh in this twisted, traumatic tale of sex, suicide. I can't say that. YouTube is gonna. I don't know if YouTube's gonna have my ass on a stick if I say stuff like this. And school shootings. Yeah, I'm a goner. Producer Lloyd Kaufman, The Toxic Avenger, and writer-director Liam Regan of My Bloody Banjo have lovingly created a twisted trauma team production for the 21st century, while high school shootings and cannibalism collide in a gut-busting, gore-soaked punk rock horror comedy that gives the middle finger to every boundary socially constructed by the mainstream establishment. Wish we have more of that. featuring music by Tom Green, Wheatus, Teenage Dirtbag, The Black Halos, Twisted, Hands Off Gretel, Die So Fluid, Unquiet Dead, Lesbian Bed Death, Delilah Bon, Our Last Enemy, and Bodak. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Is it Bodak or Bodach? Anyway, picture of Miss Campbell, after murdering Clyde, I believe. Yeah, she's looking the blood covered knife. What type of knife? I'm not good with knives. Blood covered knife, and got Beth. I think this is the scene where she kind of like prays to Miss Campbell, like whether or not she should kill off Ethan Rembrandt, who's this very toxic masculine classmate of hers. And there's Nancy getting her tongue ripped out, like in Mark of the Devil. Okay, what's this say up here? Okay. Pew pew! Now with real bullets. Buy now, pay later. Interest-free credit. Special features. Audio commentary. 7 Days of Hell. Making of documentary. Deleted scenes. Outtakes. Gore reel. Raw B-roll. Cast interviews. Fright Fest premiere. 1 hour of raw BTS footage. VFX. Reel. Introduction from Lloyd Kaufman. Trauma trailers. Radiation merch. And a free tampon. Sure. Let's open it. Get this open. Alright, there we go. Good. See how we got the usual Refuse Films disc. And now, okay, you've seen E to Miss Campbell. Now see the prequel. My Bloody Banjo. Uncut, uncensored, and uncircumcised. Order now. Limited edition Blu-ray, rare bootleg on DVD. Yeah, there actually is one on, I believe it's on Amazon, I think. That's last time I saw it. Via our online store, refusefilms.com. Yeah, while stocks last, which they have not. And I've got the original Trum Archive the advertisement, you could say. Like, these what they're originally going to look like. You can see there's a real difference there. Okay, I'll put up a comparison. Put up a picture to compare them. God. There you go. You can read there. Yes, artwork subject to change. You could say that again. Anyway, got some nice little background art here. Let's look. Up, sorry. Okay, Miss Campbell, long live the Midnight Rose. We'll talk about him in a bit. So we've got character Sabrina, Clarissa, Melissa, the Mean Girls, Clyde, Nancy, Mr. Sawyer, he's back. There's Miss Campbell. Beth, covered in blood. Tusk Everbone, he's like the head of a school or something. I didn't get his character a little bit. Mark, who's played by yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention there's like a lot of actors from Banjo come back. We Dietz comes back, and Mr. Sawyer comes back, and they made him more likable, a little bit more likable, and played exceptionally by Vito Trigo, who never fails to make me laugh in his performance as Mr. Sawyer. Tusk Everbone, head of school. Mark is played by James Hammer Morton, who plays Peltzer in My Bloody Banjo. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Clyde is played by the guy from Human Centipede 2, which yeah, I'm in the majority of people who could barely get through that movie. And of course, Frankie Sullivan, best stepmom. Alright, let's get this on the telly. Alright, we got the here's the menu with Dark Dancer by Dylan Mars Greenberg playing, and Vandal Moon. That plays during Beth and Miss Campbell's little love montage. It is a good song, I will say. Yeah, right. There's a... Oh, got some line readings. There's a how audio commentary. Today's scenes, outtakes, score reel, raw B-roll, cast interviews, Fright Fest premiere, VFX reel, 1 hour of raw BTS footage, trailers, and radiation merch, and a little tribute to Blade Braxton, aka the Midnight Rose. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. Wait, let's go into the setup now. Okay, we have no music, just pure silence. And subtitles, sound, here we go. Anyway. Now, this is the only Refused Films Blu-ray I have that doesn't have an alternate cut. Alright, play movie with introduction from Lloyd Kaufman. Yes, no, or farewell. You know what, let's go with it. Come on, let's... Hey! Okay. Anyway, you heard him here first, folks. Eat Miss Campbell 2, Kabuki Man on campus, and there's this girl eating cake, crying like she's Kate Yup. And hey, there's Uncle Lloydie, of course. And of course, the Midnight Rose rides forever, in memory of Blade Braxton. And we got a Trauma intro. Okay. Refused Films logo. Derek's Don't Run Films. It's a Bad Taste reference.
Get out of there fast, Derek! I can't do that! I'm a Derek. Derek's Don't Run.
Carl's Chalet Productions. Don't know what that is. Missing Peltzer Arbuckle on escape jail after Reams for Less massacre. And we begin with our title sequence with SASS from Hands Up Gretel, and a nice Rugrats style opening credits. Should I give an epilepsy warning? An epilepsy warning? I don't know how you say it. And that's the Blu-ray review of the My Bloody Banjo saga. So yeah, I love these movies, and I really want there to be a Banjo 3, because I saw Liam announce it, like he posted about it, and hope Dietz, Sawyer, and Clyde come back, or at least other characters come back in some way in the third one. Hopefully played all by the same actors, because unlike Melissa, you see, who oh, sorry, the quality just dropped. Having a bit of trouble here. Melissa, there it's back again. Huh, interesting. So, yeah, Melissa, she sort of comes back in the, in Eat Miss Campbell, but, she is a different character, a completely different character. It's played by a different actress, so, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, anyway, love trauma movies, would love to make one, hopefully it's my first movie. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully see me when I cover the Trauma Archive Season 2.